going to give you an easy recipe for fixing supper. You get it all ready the morning of or the night before. If you know tomorrow's going to be a tough day at work, and when you get home, you want a good, wholesome meal for your family, and it tastes good, but you don't want to have to put too much effort and it take too long. So this is a stir fry. Super easy. Here today, I've used frozen vegetables. Now, I let them thaw so that I could drain them. Now, when my garden's working and I got fresh vegetables, those are the best. So I will add my vegetables. And then here you can see I cut little chunks. This is pork. But you can use chicken, turkey, whatever meat is your preference. Chop it up, add it with the vegetables, and then you're going to add 3/4 cup of Miracle Whip. Stir that in real good. You see how it's coating. This is going to be our marinade. This can be done the morning of, a couple hours before, or even the night before, because it's going in the refrigerator. When I get that done, then I add a little spice called adobo. Now, I know that ain't Chinese spice, but it's got some good stuff in it, and it makes the food taste good, so I sprinkle just a little on there. Not too much, because I don't like a lot of salt in my food. I get this all stirred up, and then I cover it up and put it in the refrigerator. This part is done. When you get home, get your water started to make rice, because this makes such a beautiful sauce to serve over a bed of rice. Get your rice going, put the lid on it, set your timer for 20 minutes, and while that rice is cooking, you're going to take a skillet, put a little oil in the bottom, throw in this, and just cook it real quick. It's going to cook real fast. By the time your rice is done, your meat's going to be done. About 2 minutes before your rice is done, just sprinkle a little soy sauce in there, stir it all in with it. Now, if you like your vegetables kind of crunchy, and some people do, what I recommend is that you cut them up separate and marinate them from the meat. And that way, you cook the meat about 5 minutes before you add the vegetables. And that way you have crunchier vegetables. Now, I like my vegetables done, so I go ahead and add them with my meat, and in that 20 minutes, everything is done. Just keep an eye on it and keep stirring. You don't have to stand there the whole time. You can come back to it. Just a low fire. You don't want to burn it. So about a medium fire. But this is a great, great idea for those days when you just know it's going to be crazy, but you still want to impress your family. Easy recipe. Get it ready the night before. You're ready to go when you come home and you're tired. This is Gearbox Ranch Granny. I am so glad you joined me this week. And remember, pray to your Savior, Jesus Christ. God bless every one of you, and I'll see you next week.